Welcome back to Backyard Baseball, where we have the Melonheads taking on the Giants. Giants and Melonheads are in the same division. The Giants are currently in last place in the division. The Melonheads are currently tied for first, although there is not much of a difference. The Melonheads being 4-4 and the Giants being 3-5. This game could totally shake up the division, as the Melonheads look to right the ship after having 2 losses in a row. And the ball game is underway with a ground ball to Tony Delvecchio, and he makes the first out. Good start for Pedro, who's really looking to right the ship after struggling his last 2 outs.
A swing and a miss there. Here it comes.
Dante got him from right field. Tomei went all out for it. And here's the Giants' heavy hitter, Jocinda Smith. Imagine Pedro doesn't give her much to hit. Strike 2. 2 beautiful pitches. Make that 3 absolutely gorgeous pitches to end the inning. And the Melonheads facing off against the pitcher Vincent Smith, who has struggled this season with an ERA above 15 right now. But the Melonhead bats have really struggled recently.
Settling into the boxes,
Ichiro leading off. Ichiro with a base hit into left field. That's a great way to start the game.
Stepping up to the plate, Dante Robinson.
Dante's up next. You know Ichiro's trying to steal. Oh, yeah.
In there.
We're on second now after Ichiro's stolen base.
The delivery takes a peek. Here's the pitch.
Dante takes ball 2.
From the stretch. The delivery.
Swings at what might have been ball 3. Foul ball. Way to fight it off. Fights off another one. Still, the count is 2-2. Takes ball 3 in at a full count.
And the count goes to full at 3-2.
Dante with another foul ball. This is a great at-bat by Dante. And he draws the walk.
At bat now, we've got Sammy Sosa.
Up next, Sammy Sosa,
Here it comes.
who takes ball 1.
Leans in. Pitch.
Sosa rips this into left field. Gone! And I don't know what has gotten into the Melonheads today, but they are firing on all cylinders now. As Sosa with a 3-run home run in the first inning. Could not have drawn it up any better. Patience pays off for the Melonheads here in the first inning. Jim Tomei's up next. And he takes ball 1.
Looks in.
Melonheads obviously came in with a game plan today.
Pitch.
Ball.
Looks in for the side.
Patient Melonheads.
Pitch.
Tomei
She drops it.
is going to get out after Jocinda drops the catch. Up next is the struggling Tony Delvecchio, who rips this right at the shortstop. Ahmed Khan, who's also struggling a little recently. Ahmed with a huge swing.
Here it comes.
Huge fly ball to right field. And that will end the inning. So after scoring 3 runs on Sosa's home run, the Melonheads don't do anything else after that, as it's now 3-0 after the first inning. Can the Melonheads continue to hit like that, or is that all they're going to give Pedro this game?
Now batting, Jack Joseph.
When a batter is nervous, you can see it in their ears. Or the eyes. The eyes are the ears.
The windup and the pitch. Here's the windup.
Pedro came to play today too. And I say that as soon as he gives up a home run. Nope, just a hit off the fence.
Gets to it.
It's gonna go down as a deep single.
At bat now, we've got Jerry Mahoney.
After all that, just a deep single.
And the batter steps up to the plate, which is the best place in the park to hit from.
Misses.
He's gonna try to steal second. He's going to be there. Gomo just does not have the arm. 2-0.
The delivery. Leans in for the sign. Pitch
Strike 2.
from the stretch. Pitch.
Strike 3 on the slow-mo pitch. Pedro really wanted to make sure he got that first out.
At bat now, we've got Chandler Huggins.
Having this kid on your team is like having extra cheese on your pizza.
That seemed to be the confidence booster Pedro needed,
Pitch.
as he's back to just painting the
Gotta protect
corners.
the plate when you're in the hole 2 strikes, Sonny.
And a
Plays for the
bunt.
sacrifice.
And that's going to get him on.
To it.
An 0-2 bunt off of a changeup out of the
At bat now,
zone.
We've got Vincent Sweet.
Not much Pedro could do about that one.
And the batter steps up to the plate, which is the best place in the park to hit from.
What a catch by Pedro! That's me just toying the system. Trying to get a hitting power up.
Settling into the box is Murray Goldman.
That's 2 outs. Dante makes the catch, and that will end the inning.
We move to the bottom
Pedro
of the
escapes
second. Our
danger.
score, Melonheads
Gives up
3,
2 runs,
Giants
but it does not
0.
matter. The Giants have went to a new pitcher in the middle of the last inning after the 3-run home run. So let's see how they can do against Clinton Nelson. Leading off the inning, it's the 7-8-9. Gomo, Arigato, Mike Piazza, and Pedro
Settling into the box
Martinez.
is Boom Boom.
Gomo has really been struggling at the plate recently.
Delivery.
You'd like to see a good, solid at-bat out of him today.
Here it comes.
And he misses it for strike 2.
Try to protect the plate when you're in the hole 2 strikes, Sonny. A screamer.
Screamer to right field, but he's going to get thrown out.
An out.
Great hit.
Now we've got
Just
Mike
couldn't run it out.
Piazza.
Mike Piazza up next.
Pitch.
Piazza fouls that one off.
The pitch.
Fouls another pitch off. 0-2.
Here it comes.
Fouls another one off.
Just looking to make contact here.
Pitch.
Right down the line, and what a play by the first baseman to get the out
Up to
there.
the plate, Pedro Martinez.
Pedro's up next.
Wind up and the pitch.
Smokes this through the gap, and that's going to be a base hit for Pedro. It's exactly what they needed.
Ichiro.
Brings Ichiro back
This
up.
batter doesn't want a piece of that ball. It's all or nothing.
They try to pick off Pedro.
Leans in for the sign. Runners go.
There goes Pedro. He's going to get there with a stolen base.
Here's the pitch. Jack Joseph.
And Ichiro is going to go to second. What a play by
Up to
Ichiro.
the plate, Dante Robinson.
It is Dante Robinson up
Nice to
next.
see a new face on the mound, Sonny.
Here's the pitch.
Oh, Dante misses the first pitch bunt.
Here's the pitch.
Gets the second pitch.
Scoops it.
And Pedro does just enough to distract the catcher. It's bases loaded for Sammy Sosa. This is the at-bat they wanted here.
Pitch.
And Sosa takes strike 1 right at the top of the zone. Surprising.
Pitch.
Smacks that one right at the center fielder. And they get out of the inning with no runs scored.
At the end of the inning, the Melonheads are leading by 3.
Solid inning from the Melonheads. They just couldn't put anything on the board.
Exciting game, Sonny.
Stepping up to the plate, Claire Nelson. Looks in. Here it comes. Big swing, but no contact. A bunt.
And Pedro's going to get the out off of the bunt there.
Stepping up to the plate, Stan Olafson.
It's basically come down to if there's a bunt, if Pedro can get it, he does.
Look like they're going to cooperate.
Because Gomo just is not that great of a fielder.
Pitch.
Ground ball to the shortstop. Delvecchio, not in time. The speed is just too quick.
Settling into the box is Vinny Love.
Speed was just too much.
Tosses it.
And it does not matter because they immediately pick him off.
Here it comes.
I mean, I don't know about what the Giants are trying to do. You're down 3 in the third. You can't be getting picked off.
Pitch. A big swing and a big miss.
And strike 3, and that gets him out of the inning.
We move to the bottom of the third with our score, the Melonheads 3.
Gives it the one hit off of the ground ball to shortstop, but that's all the Giants have for the third. We head to the bottom of the third. It is still 3-0. Tomei, Delvecchio, and Khan lead off for the Melonheads here in the third. See if they can keep hitting the ball well. Jim Tomei up first.
Pitch.
Takes ball 1. See if they can get back to this patient approach they've had.
Here's the pitch.
Takes ball 2.
Pitcher gets set. Here it comes.
Tomei, fly ball right field,
Into
caught
sweet. On the
for the
side,
first out.
makes the catch.
Tony Delvecchio really just looking to
Screaming across the plate. You
for
gotta
something to
get
happen in
away
his
if you
favor.
wanna get the hit.
Smoke shot to the shortstop,
Gets to it.
thrown out. Delvecchio just cannot buy a hit.
There's the windup.
Ahmed Khan swinging with all his might on that one. Foul ball.
Pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Here's the pitch.
Swings through it and he strikes out, and that will end the inning.
At the end of the inning, the Melonheads are leading by 3.
Halfway through the game,
Glad to
top
be
of the
Oh,
back
fourth,
here
it is
watching
3-0
this
Melonheads
exciting
still.
ball game.
Pedro Martinez is pitching well so far.
Into the boxes, just into
This is the heart of the order.
I love to watch this batter hit. Heck, I even think the kid strikes out pretty too.
I guess Jacinda to line out to Ahmed at second.
Here it comes.
Oh no.
The center fielder
Pedro gives it
swings
another big hit, but it stays in the park.
At bat now, we've got Jerry
Pedro's been
Arnold.
able to keep him inside the park,
I think we might see a bunt here,
as
Sonny.
the home runs have been the thing that have been killing him all season.
Wind up and the pitch.
So if he can keep going without giving up the long ball, he's looking pretty good.
Runners go.
And he's going to steal second pretty easily. Fell asleep on the mound.
He's got a good head on his shoulders and a good solid leather glove on his catching hand.
A hard
And
shot.
Pedro, there it is. You knew it was coming.
Now batting,
And the
Jerry
Melonheads
Arnold.
manager is going to immediately go get him.
The pitcher looks in.
Because they do not want to ruin this game. So they're going to bring in
Too
their
many fast pitches
their
on
lead
the
arm,
pitch.
Sammy Sosa.
I can see why the coach swapped him for a fresh player.
So Pedro goes 3 1/3 innings.
I love to watch this
Gives
batter
up
hit.
2 runs.
Heck, I even think the kid strikes out pretty
And he'll
too.
leave the game with a chance to get the win.
Gets to it.
And he bobbles the fly ball to him. Just Pedro.
Murray Goldman.
Do you think
Misses
And he's going to steal second. Gomo starts running on the throw. Try to help him out as much as he can.
Here it comes.
That's another stolen base for the Giants.
From the stretch. Pitch. From the stretch. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
The count is 3 balls and 1 strike.
Foul ball.
runners will be taking off here?
Line.
Wow. Way to hit that off the fang ball.
We move to the bottom of the 4th with our score.
So the Giants score 2 off of Pedro and get him out of the game. It is now 2-3 heading into the bottom of the 4th.
I'm just glad to be here.
Melonheads know that they're probably going to need to put up a few more runs. But they get to the part of the order that has been struggling all
At bat
season.
now, we've got Boom Boom.
That batter is ready for absolutely anything. Even a giant robot
Gomo
dog.
launches it to left field, right at the left fielder.
Boy, that'd
Just
be a
not-
great matchup.
No luck for him.
Some batters have trouble catching fastball. The only trouble
Piazza!
is catching the bus.
And Piazza finds his stroke.
Just like
Hits himself a solo home run to give the Melonheads back their 2-run lead. He got all of that one. Ripped it right down the line. The bigger question was if it was going to stay fair.
Settling into the boxes, Pedro Martinez.
Pedro up next.
apricots are the most underrated fruit, Sonny.
Takes strike 1. Pedro does not like the call, but it's a strike.
Pitch.
This pitcher's got the batter guessing out there, folks.
Out of
Pedro rips that one foul. He's way ahead of the pitch.
the windup and the pitch.
Takes ball 2 off of a
Pitcher's got
close
good
pitch.
stuff, Sonny.
That's a line drive through the gap, and that's another base hit. And Pedro's aboard.
Settling into the boxes, Ichiro.
I think we might see a bunt here, Sonny.
Gives Ichiro the chance to hit now.
Runners go.
Ball 1, and Pedro is there at second. Perfect for Ichiro.
The delivery.
And he lines out to the third baseman.
Settling into the boxes,
Ichiro's been
Dante
killing it
Martin.
today. That was unusual.
Here's the pitch.
Dante takes ball 1.
Leans in. Pitch.
Rips that one
The
foul.
runner. Here's the pitch.
Back up the middle, caught, and that will end the inning as Pedro for some reason stumbled heading to third.
After 4, the score is the Melonheads 4, the Giants 2.
Melonheads get 1 run back to make it 2-4 now as we head to the top of the 5th. And Sosa's back on the mound looking to keep it at a 2-run game.
Settling into the boxes, Claire Nelson.
Sosa's still yet to give up an earned run this season, and he wants to keep it that way.
Here's the pitch.
Although it's starting to question,
And the count
this is a
goes
multi-inning
1-0.
relief situation. You're going to start to wonder if he can go 2 or 3 innings.
Here it comes.
Ball 3, the answer so far looks like he
Count is
can't.
3-0. Strike.
Gets his first strike in there.
Wind up and the pitch.
That would have been ball 4, but he got the swing and miss. That's all that matters.
The pitch.
Strike 3. Gets the punch out after going down 3-0.
Now,
Fights his way back for the strikeout. What an at bat by Sosa.
wind up and the pitch.
To right field, Dante over to first. Not in time.
Now batting, Vinny Love.
It's a base hit.
He knows how to stay cool at the plate by
And
fighting
Sosa knows to
fire with
keep an
fire.
eye on that runner. He looks over to first.
Wind up and the pitch. Ahmed dives and makes the stop.
Okay, that one was totally my fault. I went for the dive and I missed it.
2 outs. Here
I
is
should
the
stop.
sixth. 2 first.
Sosa knows to keep an eye on that runner. They've been stealing a bunch this game.
The
And
throw
Sosa's got him.
will retire the
Sosa's
side.
got him. Picks him off to end the inning.
We move to the bottom of the 5th with our score, the Melonheads.
It's the second time the Giants have gotten picked off today, and you really gotta wonder, what are they doing? You know the Giants are an aggressive base running team, but that's a little much. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. It is 2-4. Melonheads holding on to a slim lead right here. They've got 3, 4, 5 up here. Sosa leading off.
The pitch.
Takes strike 1 right at the knees. What a pitch.
Here it comes.
Ball 1. There's
All
1 and
sorts
1.
of pitches, Sonny. You got spitball pitches, power pitches,
Take
pitch
strike
to water,
2.
pitch to
2
window.
really well placed pitches. And it forces him to swing at a ball in the dirt. For strike 3.
At bat now, we've
That's
got
how you
Vinny
pitch to Sosa
Lopez.
right there.
Here's the pitch.
Tomei way ahead of the changeup.
Pitch.
Not way ahead of that one, but he grounds it out to first. For out number 2.
Up to the plate, Tony Del Vecchio.
Del Vecchio just wants a hit.
Watch the way this kid flicks that bat. Opponent
Smokes it to right field, right at the right fielder again, and that is Tony's day. Can't buy a
We
hit.
go to the final frame here with a score, the Melonheads 4, the Giants.
As we head to the top of the 6th, it is 2-4. Can the Melonheads hold off and get Sammy Sosa his 2 2/3 inning save?
Stepping up to the plate, Jocinda Smith.
Jocinda leading off. They've kept her quiet on the plate so far today.
Looks in for the sign. Pitch. Takes a quick look.
I wonder if the Melonheads are going to pitch to her all that much, and they get strike 2.
Looking pretty serious.
That's phenomenal pitching.
And there's
Strike 3! That's the first out of the 6th inning.
now batting Jack Joseph.
And the Melonheads are feeling pretty good right now.
Hit the ball. And that's just what this kid is doing right now.
The delivery.
Ground ball to second base. Ahmed scoops it, throws it to first for out number 2.
Nobody on. Still 2 outs. Here in the 6th. Here it
Can
comes.
Sosa finish this thing off?
Looks in. Here it comes.
Ball just below the zone.
Here's the pitch.
And Ichiro makes the catch, and the Melonheads end their losing streak at 2
History.
when they end up winning this game 2-4. 10 career hits award goes to Sammy Sosa on a spectacular day, a spectacular game, and the Melonheads improve their record. As we hit the halfway point of the season now, let's check in on the league standings to see where everybody's at. Melonheads are currently tied with the Rockies at 5-4 atop their division. Giants and Dodgers at 3-6. Only 2 games behind, though. They're feeling okay right now at the halfway point. In the NL Central, the Brewers and Cubs and Astros are all tied at 4-5. Cardinals 3-6, but they're only a game behind. They gotta feel good about that. NL East, Marlins, Phillies tied at 5-4, Mets 4-5, and the Braves 3-6. The AL West, the hot-hitting Angels are 8-1. Rangers 6-3. They dropped 2 games behind. Athletics 5-4, even after their beating from the Melonheads. And the Mariners at 2-7. In the Central, the Twins lead the top of the charts at 6-3. Indians 1 behind them, White Sox 2, and the Tigers 3 behind them. That looks like a division right there. AL East, the Orioles drop another one as they go to 7-2 on this season. Red Sox and Yankees are tied at 5-4 behind them, and the Blue Jays are 4-5. So it looks like the team to look out for is now the Angels at 8-1, as the Orioles have slipped recently, lost 2 games in a row now. And you gotta ask the question, what is this Melonheads manager gonna do about the bottom part of their lineup? Tony Delvecchio's been struggling a ton. Ahmed can't seem to get the ball constantly. Gomo just has not done anything. Piazza had a good at bat last game, but they're gonna move Piazza up to 5th behind Tomei, and Delvecchio down to 8th in the lineup. Readjust the lineup to have Pedro pitching for next game. And that's gonna do it for this edition of Backyard Baseball. As always, see you later, you Melonheads.